Hello exiles, welcome back to SSF, here with Himiko, our Amazon. We've been trying to farm up gear and experience. I think we last left off at somewhere around level 65, 66, freshly out of the campaign. We're currently 83 and we haven't been awarded our last 4 ascendancy points. There have been some small changes to the skill tree, as you can see. We're gonna go through the changes in detail soon. Right now, I'm looking for, I believe this is the lowest level inscribed ultimatum that we can run. This will give us the 5th and the 6th ascendance point, while this will give us all 4 of them. Because as everybody remembers, to get your last ascendancy points from running the Trials of Chaos, the inscribed ultimatum, you have to find all 3 types of the ultimatums and then open up the what do you call it, the gate, the door at the end of the trial. So let's clear this up. We have not received our full Atlas skill points. We're still looking for navigation through this whole map and trying to find the corrupted nodes, and since we're level 82, I thought maybe we can try together to run the trial of the second one. We should be okay to go through the map up until the 3rd boss. And yeah, we don't even have enough relics to fill out the relic list. So maybe just maybe I'll make a small cut here. I'll run the other barrier that I have, see if we can gather some more relics. Be back. Oh boy. Well, the relic trial has gone on simply easy. Was just a level 1 trial. I've already started this level 4 trial. We didn't get a lot of good relics, but we do have something. At least we do something. We do. So while we are running around this encounter and activating death crystals, why the change to Roa? Because as you've seen in the campaign, trying to dodge and weave through the encounters, through boss encounters mostly, it's doable. There's fewer choices, unknown afflictions, got enfeebled, max honor. Well, I think we have to go for max honor, less max honor, and it's ritual. It is doable, especially in the campaign where you're not spammed with a lot of attacks. You can actually take your time and track what's going on the screen. Now in the maps, this is lucky. Now in the maps, it's kind of impossible to always track what's going on screen. It's Okay, I shouldn't say impossible, it's very difficult. That's why you have to either clear multiple screens with a single skill activation, or just stay far enough away that the monsters can't hit you. And seeing that this is SSF, you don't have access to. Okay, this is ritual. Either one, that's nice. An escape, that's not nice. Let's go for ritual. Saying as this is SSF, you have to do the cowardly build, and run away from the mobs while pelting them with arrows. If we can, if we get lucky, and we find the right, we find the right gear, which is not a lot. It's just that you need to be able to rack up a little bit more than what is this? I think our base evasion is 6,000, and
almost a challenge.
Something dropped there, didn't it? A relic, a tapestry relic. We can't use that. Yeah, so you need to rack up a good amount of evasion, maybe even spend some suffixes on adding deflection.
Impressive endurance.
Then yeah, you would be gain a random minor affliction. No thank you, this is the long run. One fewer room ahead or less honor restored. Less honor restored. The worst part about running the Sekima trials is that you have to go for the long run. You have to go for the lesser of the evils when you're making your choices, and by the time you get to third boss, the Sand Mother, or you get to Zorok, you might even be hindered so much, might be so hindered by your afflictions that there's little you can do. Right now, we're only afflicted with honor-related problems. Escape, or hourglass. We're going to take an hourglass because an escape trial means... Oh no, escape trial was the one where you have to activate the death crystals. That would have been the better choice. Never mind. I was saying, once we get this character to either double DPS or some survivability. Hey, why was that a thing? Some survivability of any kind. We can step off of the raw and go back to running custom crit and speccing into custom crit, which has been changed. I have observed the change that the cast on gems have received indirectly have been nerfed indirectly, because you can no longer use marks, because the marks are now attacks, they're not spells anymore. So that was I believe that was less than 10 seconds. Speaking about this, taking down 800,000 HP, so I guess that makes us an 80k DPS build, and that's without swapping out ambush. That's nice, right? More max honor, deal more damage. I think I would like to. I am dealing enough damage, am I?
Fight within
I may not be dealing enough damage. Let's just drop these items here. I may not be dealing enough damage. As you can see, the currency tab is getting steadily getting filled up. The preserved currency, they're nice. I really haven't used the preserved vertebrae or the one that change your waystones because we can't really. Gold royal. We have to stop for this one. Let's stop for this one. Let's stop for that one. Just charm effect duration. Accuracy with bows is some DPS improvement. Damage crossbow. Nope. Yeah. So let's do the test of will. Again, it's all about the afflictions, minor or major or otherwise. Your list of afflictions is what slows you down or even blocks you from completing the trials. It's never the DPS. Our current bonuses are 28% increased defenses, max life, some quantity of keys, just a little bit of maximum honor. Yeah, not perfect, but we haven't even completed level 2, level 3. We didn't unlock all those relic slots to be used, and we don't really have relics, so let's go with the. We could actually say this is part of the campaign right now. So, enfeeble, no armor. Okay, we're going through no armor because we really do have like 100 armor out of the belt. Now this is. I could take that. There is enough time to. That was a spirit gem. Ah, there you go, another relic. There is almost always enough time to stop and open chests, see if you get lucky on relics, because in the future we'll be running these trials to. Well, we'll be trying to run the trials to see if we can get any cute drop of Zarok. So we're going through no armor, which lands us into a gauntlet for Gate Toll or a chalice. The gauntlet itself is some sort of malice. Last league, I was running the trials to find gems, jewels. As I was saying, if we can't live through the encounters because of our survivability, like sustained life leech or something that was not nice. We lost all of our honor in one hit. We can't survive through because we don't have enough leech. We have to stay away.
I would give anything for a sip.
We do get a boon. So yeah. Lightning arrow is just as easy to use as it was in the previous league. I got very excited when I saw that there were no major changes to lightning arrow.
A great challenge overcome.
Wait, no, I didn't want to click that one. But hopefully we get to restore this honor by the time we get to the bosses. Awesome. I really shouldn't have done that. So, get a boon here. There are some options to go. Yeah, so we will be losing out on these nodes. Let's try that one. I do remember last league I was trying to run these trials with 5k DPS on the character sheet. It was annoying. It was really annoying. How did we get to 20k with lightning arrow? Just by with a very lucky drop on a dual string bow. It's not even the highest base bow with an additional arrow. We're still looking for that one. Right, we can pick that up because we can salvage it. Same layout for all players. That's good enough. But we're getting half of it, right? Yeah. At least we have a glowing orb boon, which would... So, large sacred water, hourglass, escape trial. We like escape trials. But then we get into... Okay. We'd love some more honor. Not sure we're going to get it. Now this build I'm currently running is being championed by another content creator. You'll find him by the name of Erevin. I think both on Twitch and YouTube. We're not partnered. I'm just giving credit where credit is due. He was, I think, the first guy I saw that actually made a video on running Aurora. So props to the guy. Last. Of course, the last level is full of affliction, so merchant prices or less damage or room types are unknown. Ay. We could do this because information to me is more important than clear speed. I want to know in what kind of a room I'm getting into, if it's gonna be a gauntlet room or not, because gauntlets are where are you, Mr. Elite? There you are. We're still dealing 50% increased damage, so let's just use it and drop the elites. Okay, everybody. And a unique attuned one, the life sprig. Okay. Says level 17 mana drain. Could be better. Ugh. Watch this be you move slow. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna lose all sacred water on floor completion. Awesome. You know, I don't think room types is difficult. We're going to, yeah, we're going to choose to not know room types because we can handle gauntlets. We can handle gauntlets. We don't have to be scared of them. Cool. Cool drops.
Stand tall.
Yes, Balbala will. Oh right, her name is Balbala, which sounds like Barbara. Okay, let's take on the twins.
2 ancient guardians await you ahead.
Let's take on the twins and see if we can.
Be light on your feet.
Okay, Hadi is down. Rafik should go down soon enough because if we don't, he's gonna recover his full health. But we can steer clear. Steer clear away from
That was an impressive display.
from them. Not going to even bother picking up Amphora relics. Is that not what I... This is what I've dropped them. Let's just drop these things here. Oh, I already have a life sprig somewhere. And I don't know if all of my... No, they're not. Oh, yeah. So this has no changes on the value of the Roa. You don't need to upgrade its level from level 14. We'll take the Herald of Thunder because if we're going to be hit, we're going to be hit and we're going to lose out. Okay, so we do have the ascendancy points here. We were not awarded the ascendancy points.
Greetings.
Let's... Yeah, we're out of... Look. We could have had the scrying crystal. We could have had the scrying crystal. Boots Ranger, Royal. We're gonna stop for a Royal. Sapphire, the rupee. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to do but, continue. This is a waterless run. Okay, what is this? Afflictions are unknown. Hungry Fangs is okay. Shatter Shield is okay. That's not okay. So we're going to go through Shattered Shield. Yeah. By restoring honor or getting water. Let's go with water. Disable the crystals. This is okay. 4 gems we don't need, but we should clear up any mobs that come in our way. Alright. We got that one. Next one's here. Right, let's go around. And last two. This one and taking the long way around. This one. Trail complete.
Impressive endurance.
You just have to find the exit now, huh? Here's the exit.
I would give anything for a sip.
Right, we have one of those. I do find that what? That didn't hit? How did that not hit? Lucky me. We have to find the exit. So this is one of those gauntlet rooms we were talking about. They're slow. They're inconvenient. And there's a lot of finagling with the traps. Luckily, we didn't have to go back through that trap. Okay, sure. Sure, I dropped the ball there. Yeah.
I would give anything for a sip.
More water or a merchant. Do we go for a merchant? Yeah, we can go for a merchant. We do have like a lot of water. We're going to lose it. Another. Yet another.
A worthy foe.
I'm gonna get off of the roa here. So let's see. Okay. Okay, maybe we had to go northward there, but we're here now. We can ride on the raw for a little while because we have to go this way. Okay, I was safe. Hit this.
That's the thrill of the hunt.
There should be one more set of traps. Is this the end of it? Let it be the end of it. This was the end of it.
I shall aid you.
Let's see what we can purchase. Next mountain boon is converted into a major boon.
Onward.
And we
Always.
buy this. Because
You will succeed.
and now we have a major boon. And the major boon is ignore the first damage taken from an enemy hit in each round. It's something. More max life. Worn sandals. I think we must go for this one. Garukan, thank you. Your boon is welcome.
A
Yep.
worthy foe.
staying clear away from elites, projectiles, whatever we can outrun, we're going to outrun. And if you're going to use
A great challenge overcome.
and if we're going to use 30% increased move speed boots, you can almost always outrun everything, which is nice. Sure. No downside, let's use it. So we're going for this one. And then we're forced into the last room. Ay, ay, ay. That may be a big problem.
The ritual has been disrupted.
A big problem. We've got a lot of keys. Not a problem. We're not gonna take another random affliction. We're up against the Sand Mother. The Sand Mother is easy enough to dodge. The attacks are pretty well telegraphed, and we are currently not under the affliction that says most action speed is increased. Okay, let's do that. Let's see if we can progress here. No, we need to find the red button. The red button is behind this inconvenient trap. And then we have to return here. Cool. If that was the Frogger, right? The old Frogger game. Mind the traps and okay. Mind the flames and okay. This should be the end of it. Yeah, but if you don't want to play, I'm not gonna wait for you.
An oasis in the desert.
It's an hourglass encounter. The rares here are kind of tanky, and yeah, like that. But if we can manage to drop this rare, we should be able to reduce that this timer, to accelerate the timer. Right, we're still alive.
That was close.
We've got tons of keys, lots of water. Sure, let's see if we can alter the trials somehow. No, this is not. This is not something I want to choose. Right, so the Sand Mother, right? We have to go up against the Sand Mother. First damage taken from an enemy hit for 2
Beware the scorpion sting.
levels.
That's a stinger and a half.
So if she would like to stick around for a little longer, she might just be defeated on the next hit. Well, she wasn't. Get to a platform. Thank you. Thank you for the help. It's done.
This was the end of the time. But I sense another being resides here. Perhaps you can challenge them if you can find them.
Yeah, let's see who them is. I'm gonna get my 2 ascendancy points and I'm going to spec into Life Leech. I feel like this is required instead of Predatory Instinct. But since we are in the Trials of the Sekima, any amount of life we lose means honor lost, and you cannot leech honor, so let's go with Predatory Instinct.
Rest a while.
Maybe we can buy something worth... Yeah.
Onward. Use that well.
23, 23. Let's drop this here. I don't think we can use it. Is this the...
No telling what this is seen.
Vision rating if you've dodged recently, 1 meter dodge roll distance. Yeah. Cast on dodge. On Amazons. What else? Do we want to use Prime, Gold, Royal? Yeah, there's no guarantee that the end rewards and area rewards will have Royal chests. Do we look? Do we try to look? Okay. These should almost never be better than the green ones, but let's try. Right now we're not using any amazing jewels and we have 3 jewel slots. Let's see. Anyone being improved? Okay, and now. Attack speed with spears and accuracy rating, no. Projectile damage, that's 5 to 15, no. Magnitude of shock and duration of damaging ailments. Damage with bows, could be something there, no. Good critical hit chance increases, but evasion, pin, and bonuses from quiver. Right. Projectile speed is too low, too low, too low. 11% increased damage with bows. Yeah. 2 dead. And lightning damage. Okay, let's just see if this does if this adds any DPS improvement. No, this loses us 500. This loses us a lot. Oh, well, no. Wait. Oh, adds 400. This one loses. So yeah, there you go. We found an upgrade. We have found an upgrade. We are happy. There will be enough time in the future to reroll these. Right now we're going up against the test of time. With a lot of afflictions, many afflictions, but none of them that should stop us dead in our tracks. One sandals is going to be, you know, slowing us down. But if you think about the fact that we don't really have the relic support, we've gone pretty far, pretty far. So let's see, what are we going to do? The black smoke is optional. Sonata 2 is good because we don't plan to be on low life ever. Yeah, so let's go towards the Sonata 2 via a gold key. Okay.
Do you truly know what you pursue here? You will suffer the same fate as Varashta.
Can that really be him?
Yeah,
Recognize his voice? Zarok.
that's your old
Let
boyfriend.
them boil.
So they never say put that into the lore, the voice lines of Valbara or anyone talking about the trials, but I kind of made it my own canon that Zarok and Valbara were somehow involved.
Stand tall.
Oh, gotta pick that up. So let's become dishonored and have it be tattooed on our. Okay, I see the resetter. Okay, like really? That's blocked. That's blocked off. Yeah. You could do that, or you could have used this. Waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for my Roa to come back. Unlock a Venom. We do still have to find the exit, and let's see, what does this do? This closes both. Okay. I don't really remember all of these maps. So, and now you have to run, 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 and pray nothing hits. We have prayed, and the prayers were answered. Who did we pray to? I think we prayed to Sarok. Because... why not? Don't go southward, go northward. Yeah, no, they're settled. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, that was a lot.
I would give anything for a sip.
I don't think we'll have enough water to handle a merchant encounter, so we go with silver key, water. See just how far this trial can go with our
Valhalla
current
thinks
support.
she can be forgiven. But can you ever truly forgive a traitor?
Yeah.
They ripped out his soul like they did to me. He deserves to be imprisoned.
And also there's a little bit of jealousy on Balbara's behalf, right? they were both treated the same, but he somehow changed the outcome of his
A great challenge overcome.
punishment. So was it the right thing to do? Who knows? So unless we lose this 400 Anna in stupid traps like we did earlier, should be okay to at least
The ritual has been
reach
disrupted.
Sarok, Zarak, as they call him.
Relish your mortality.
So then we get to more damage, which is sure at this level of afflictions unknown could be useful because we're only, by that time we're only one floor away from Zarok, so
Time is of the essence, but it is of no consequence to me.
okay.
We cannot
We're
allow
going
him to disgrace this sacred place.
We're going to use the teleporter there. Yeah, we have been teleported. Stay away from the Risen Magi. That's a nice name. Oh, and this one. First hit. Okay, now. Okay. We're gonna be teleported soon enough. Okay, we have been teleported. Let's see what's awaiting us here. Up. Right. No. Nope. We have lost our immunity. We had immunity. Oh. God bless. God bless. That was good enough for the first trial with minimal relic support. I'm gonna go check out the situation with the relics, and we'll see if we can give this another shot. So we did find some improvement to the relics. This is the last barrier I have. I'm gonna start the trial,
Another barrier.
pause the recording by, and
I'm ready.
return with either being up against a rock or being back here at the start of the trial because I failed it. Wish me luck. Alright, exiles, this is it. Second attempt at Trial of the Sekimaz. We have reached Zarok. This was a blessed run with, as you can see, not a lot of afflictions, and the afflictions that we have are kind of not there anyway. With Flesh to the Powerful, some good minor boons like Viscous Ichor and Ornate Dagger, but most importantly the second major boon here, all trial map is fully revealed. We got this at the end of level 3, so right before the Sand Mother, and now we've used this to the best of its extent to path here through Weakened Flesh, and sort of escape, hourglass, escape, hourglass, chalice, hourglass, chalice. So we got there for go through this in a quick manner, and also with two almost useless afflictions at this time. So yeah, let's try and go up against the rock.
This battle is our sacred duty.
I have seen what has come
And see what we can do.
what will be.
Messing with time? Hardly seems fair.
It's okay. I didn't see that.
Your fate binds you.
And in this phase, I like to just run around and try not to die. But it's pretty difficult, as you've seen. His tracking
The
is pretty good.
sands of time wait for no one.
Okay, and we can... I don't think I've ever failed to this phase.
This makes a small victory.
All we have to do right now is not get hit with... try not to get hit with a lot of attacks.
Watch your
We still have some mana remaining. Right, I'm trying to get up behind him, but he's dealing pretty good damage. Maybe if we just stand here in the corner.
The sands of time wait for no one.
Yeah, that didn't work out. But he's pretty low. Zarok
You surprise
really
me,
doesn't
Jack.
have a lot of HP.
This cannot be. It is
You can lie, fuck all you
And he's
want.
down.
Makes no odds to me.
I'm gonna pick that up because I can take the street. I can disenchant it. I don't think that Rotting Mace, ammo, for instance, Speedier. Okay. Going to take the portal. We're going to take our ascendancies. Last two ascendancy into Mystic Harvest. That's why we're running. We don't have any water to buy anything of Balbala. Right, so we have completely ascended. Level 84, maybe a bit later than most Amazons would go for complete ascension. I'm gonna try and see if this is as good as I expect it to be. I haven't played in Amazon. I don't believe I played in Amazon last league, so being able to just face tank anything and everything because you're dealing too much damage and you're leeching enough that you recover your complete life pool. Sounds like to me sounds like a great tool. A great tool that I'd love to have. Is it? Did nobody else notice that in the artwork for the Amazon, she's kind of using the Tangle Tongue? Yeah, everybody wants the Tangle Tongue. Of course, if we're ever going to get a Tangle Tongue, either by random drop or just spamming the gambling on spamming gambling on spears in lower levels, we're going to make a second Deadeye, another Deadeye. I would, yeah. Let's spend the next 5 minutes looking at the skill tree. You know, the skill tree is the same skill tree that we've been using last league with the Deadeye, but now we're playing as an Amazon, and the only change is that with the Amazon, since you're getting this penetrate and critical strike notables, you really shouldn't need to invest too much into gear. You're losing 33% increased damage here because you don't have the die, the Huntress specific, the Ranger specific notable here. But everything else is just the same. We're going to take Primal Sundering, Cooked, Catalysis, Acceleration. This one is a wild card, the Wildcat. It gives you 40% increased evasion rating while moving. You're on the Roa. You're going to be moving. Sounds like a good tool, but you still need enough base evasion on your gear to make this really shine. Falcon Dive, because we are stacking accuracy because of critical strike and penetrate. Falcon Technique, because we should be stacking dexterity as well. Standard Bestial Skin, enhanced reflection, enhanced reflexes. First approach. We're missing main strike. Maybe we'll get that with the next levels. Storm Surge, Kite Runner, True Strike, Force Juggler, Deadly Force, standard critical hit build. We do want to pick up Unbound Forces, as well as Surging Currents. Yeah, maybe I should unspec these and go here first. And if we take a look at Lightning Arrow, we were still using ambush against the bosses. This is, yeah, the plan was to, at least change it with charge shots so that it does something. But the tooltip here is let's leave the trial and go to our hideout. We've had enough of the trial. Hideout, please. Right? The tooltip. It says 25,000. But that is with the expected 23% critical hit chance, because we're going to shoot at a range, and your projectiles will gain 60% increased crit hit chance at more than 7 meters. We have 60% increased critical hit chance over the 12 added here, so we're up to 35% with 60% increased from sniper. With 100% from here, we get up to 75, 85, aroundish 85. So we are pretty close to 100% critical hit chance. The main hand critical damage bonus is low, pretty low right now, 358. That's because our gear doesn't have base critical hit damage on the weapon. I've socketed this with 330 accuracy rating because it is the best socket for our setup. I've tried a greater iron rune, but the DPS drops considerably. This was exalted. This is a crafted bow. Exalted, we had like the critical hit chance, I believe, and the fire damage, and everything else was random exalts. This was a cute and lucky drop because as you can see here, the green modifier that's because we desecrated it, and we were lucky enough to get this roll. Not to mention that this was a tier 7 flat physical damage roll, and we're pretty lucky to replace that one. So overall, I mean, the ascendancy we should have tried for the ascendancy much earlier, but I didn't feel it could be easily done. Right now, as you've seen, it was easily done. We're up to level 15s, tier 15 waystones. So what's next? A few days of grinding, a few days of running around the map, maybe even completing the Atlas skill points. We'll need to find the rest of the unique maps. Up until now, I believe we've done a what is it? Untainted Paradise here, and somewhere around here there was a for real monolith. Oh, how the Viridian Wildwood. Yeah, we haven't done the for real monolith. Haven't we? Because I believe I remember something about running the monolith. The monolith map. Either way, I guess we're right now. We're properly out of the campaign. In the early end game, I think that our Amazon will be handling the end game just as well as the Deadeye did. It's easier to gear up on an Amazon because of the ascendancy, because of this penetrate. Right now, if we take a look
I'll try not to cock it up a second time.
at the DPS, if I remove this, right, you saw that from 25 to 14. That is a lot of added damage. Added damage that you wouldn't get on the Deadeye, but you know, the Deadeye has additional tools to improve the damage. That is the additional the one additional
Speak.
Back
the
to
one
basics.
additional projectile from the ascendancy. So this is not going to change our tooltip DPS, but 25%, 35% increased shock. Yeah, we'll see what additional tools we get. Until then, until the grind is done, thank you all for watching, and goodbye, exiles.